Hey guys, welcome back for some Final Fantasy 16. Last video, like we say, chilling time. Here you go, he got taken by someone that we don't really know yet. And now we're helping out Mid right now. Help prep up her workshop. I'll talk to Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
Just like it.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention, yeah, and Torgo has some crazy abilities, which is pretty cool.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
Here you go.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Go check on him.
It's alright.
Bottom. This way. We'll take the trusty elevator. I'm just gonna put a nice old lever. Land hold. I mean, every time you're on the boat, you're always gonna hear like a bell in the background.
Do with a good oil in this, could...
Should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right.
And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Well, let's head over there right now. Hey, Martha's Rest. Be there momentarily. I also forgot to mention we got the Earth abilities from Hugo. Now I'm gonna feel mad powerful. We're a straight avatar, man.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look from there then.
Right, take a look. Man, I'm definitely coming here to eat one day. Not in real life, but you know, just messing around. Freaking all the way over there. Well then, we'll be there in momentarily. Okay, we're almost there. Gotta freaking avoid bees in the process. Oh, throwing nail lift. Protecting nearby. Was like a bounty or something? Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. The game can have it. Oh, hey, Turgle. Hey, buddy.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
And the place is all messed up.
Where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Let's go, clear out some monsters. Oh, we can find some, free clothes.
This shouldn't take long.
Oh, time to go boil up some curry claws. Want some crustacean food? Told you I'm gonna cook you up. And got it pretty quickly. I'll bring right back with you. Oh, think Torgo took him out. You got any approach vampire doings? Oh, come on, man. Don't suck my blood right now. Not the best time. Oh, crap. Yo, where's the weed killer? We're gonna need some. Make a whole pack of it. Okay, that takes care of that one. And one more to go. These are holding him down, Torgo. Ah, this freaking thing. Oh, crap. Okay, you're wrong for that. I'll give you a back scratch. You're the best one in your entire life. And you love doing that, don't you? And you staggered good. On fire time. Oh heck, don't freaking scratch me. Scratch your back. Watch it. Ah, come on, not again. Okay, he's staggered. Here, let me give you some nice sparkles. Cook you alive. How you like it? Yeah, it takes care of them creatures. Time to go back to the carpenter.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
And be like that, man. The past, sometimes it's kind of cool, but gotta move on. Go speak with Mid. I head on back to the freaking hideaway. Journey from our errands. Yeah, every time I think of the word errands, I'm thinking about freaking SpongeBob right now. I forget the line. It was like, "Have you finished those errands?" I think that's what he was saying. He kept them repeating it over and over. Alright, here she is, all the way over here.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Okay, quest done. Get into work. Oh, breath for Earth.
That's my good deed for the day done.
Oh, now I got new freaking
See how
quests
Jill's
available, new side quests. Maybe I should use one of those little necklaces. Little gears. Looking for fire. They need to reduce the cooldown. Reduces flames or rebirth. Oh, that's the one I was using. Flames or rebirth. Maybe you can look at that. The one I have installed. That's the one to heal automatically. I think. Hold on. Let me check real quick. I think I replaced my healing thing. Okay, I need like an automatic healing thing available. Never mind. We're good. I got the Titan channeled. We got a lot of points too. Yeah, Flames of Rebirth. Okay, so that's the one. Now we've reduced the cooldown time, so I guess we could upgrade our Titan skills. Raging Fist. Oh crap, yeah, get that. Oh, up Avil. And there's so many good choices, I don't even know what to use. The freaking wind up. That's crazy. Well, let's just do this little side quest in this room. Open the door first.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Alright, Dr. Rodrigue.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with...
Oh, Rodrigue. I messed up. My bad.
But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Does seem desperate. We'll help him out.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Okay, got it. Now there's another side mission available. We're gonna trigger that too. Freaking wave command. Yeah, they were just over there. I'm not sure if any of you guys watched the Ted movies, you know, Ted 1 and 2. But I heard there's gonna be like a Ted TV series on, I think, Peacock. I might watch it. I like the Ted movies are one of my favorite movies, like favorite comedy movies ever.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgor will track them down.
Okay, quest accepted, wait command. Alright, we got 2 side missions available now. Now we're gonna do these 2 errands. Go across the world. Well, I'm gonna do this one first. Get our truckable.
Let's go.
Let's go. Got some errands to run.
kind.
Ah, freak. Wild Reptar. Raptor. Why did I say Raptor? His name freaking Rugrats. I get off this thing. Alright, time to go all out. Hold my power. There you go. Knock these hornets out the freaking air. Hey hornets. Get out of here. Where's the raid when you need it? I doubt raid hardly do anything to these freaking hornets at all. Here, I'll let you execute you to death. Aw, man, I still got one living. Let's go gather him up.
This is the only plant around here with
Hey, just need to get one more after this one.
It's the right one.
And that should do.
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Okay, next area. Dragon's Every. Fool's Party.
Slavers don't even. Ambrosia won't help me.
In Asheville, they call it. Let's go. Man, such a cool gateway. Oh.
Straight home now. Get me back on my feet.
What is wrong with me today?
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
You rescue the bearers to the south. There's that in the background.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Ah, I'm not talking about the game, I'm talking about something else, you know. I'm on location. I'm just talking about outside the recording. You guys hear the garbage truck in the background? I apologize about that. Oh no, that's probably to the street cleaner, I think. Gigas Bruiser. Okay, goblin taken care of.
Who are you?
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Alright, that's dealt with. Report back to the hideaway. The others had to do a little task. Sorry I haven't been talking that much during those fight with the goblins, and wasn't no street cleaner, it was just a truck or a cleaner cleaning out leaves. So it was pretty noisy, so that's why I only talked when I killed that big fat one. Luckily they left at the right time. The moment I started talking with the bearers.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Okay, quest finished. We have command. Oh, ring of breath of fire, rising flames. Let's go deliver the herbs to Rodrigue.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Here you go.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Alright, that's done. That was a freaking long speech, but it's over. No harm. Alright, now I can speak for Gav and the shells. You should be all the way over there.
What's everyone whispering about?
The little ones have been up to their old
You going straight. I take a little shortcut on those stairs, but this will do.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
I'm drawing a guitar, huh?
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
Okay,
Do you reckon,
wolf.
Holmes?
It certainly adds weight
That was
to
the type
the
of dog
theory.
or something, but no, he's a wolf.
Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frost wolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frost wolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
That's crazy.
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Pause.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
And time later. Not bad.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Alright, let's go speak with Vivian. But anyway guys, we're gonna stop the video right here. Get tuned on to the next video. Later.